the Love Pod Sistas.
I welcome you all into this fresh episode of the Love Pod Sistas. Don't forget that you are watching this from 303 Media only. I thank you guys for keeping up with us from day one, and we apologize for not being on for these few weeks, but we are back bigger and better. Welcome back from that wonderful February month of love. Of course, we had the Valentine, we had the everything. Masavu tubadde n'omukwano mungi naye era tulaba bingi nga they are falling apart. But you know, if February doesn't match, May, June. But anyway, April, May, June are coming up. We are in March. Already the week has begun. How was your weekend? By the way, my weekend was very good. I was there waiting for someone's kwanjula, but the kwanjula didn't happen. If you want more, keep on with us there. We shall be talking about that. We shall be highlighting more on the things that have happened on the Love Pod Sistas. My name is Haffie Lubs. We'll be talking about different things, relationships, what has happened somewhere you want, telling you to mature things, and if you want to get mature, you want to think critically in your relationship, you want to know things you didn't know that can take on a relationship, you have to always keep it locked with us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share with us. I congratulate those that have graduated. I saw MOOC last week. Hey, education is the key. When now you graduated, it was so very good. Obis and Ogis, top G. And on that point, I would like to urge you guys to always keep it locked with Z Films. Those guys have the best photography, best videography. You go to them, you live with happiness, a smile on your face. You want to capture those moments, you go and capture it with Z Films. Best in videography and photography. Reach out to them, you will not lack. And of course, 22bet 303 Media is the promo code. You get 100% bonus on your first draw. We are gonna win this match. Match started on a Sunday. Sunday, of course, if anything starts on Sunday, of course, we have started that month with the Lord, and we pray we end it with the Lord. We pray for good things as He promises us. And at this moment, I would like to remind you that you're watching the Love Pod Sistas, and my name is Haffie Lubs. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, everything. Reach out to our TikTok channel. You like, share, comment. About video TikTok. You also go on our YouTube channel 303 Media. You'll get full, fresh episodes there. Don't forget to subscribe, of course, like, share, comment. I would like to dive into our topic of the day. And I would like to first make this clear that I personally am a person of romantic movies, romantic dramas, and of course, I have something special today. I want to give you this movie, a must watch. If you have time, if you're also a person of romantic dramas, you can go and look it up. It is called Can You Keep a Secret? Can You Keep a Secret is a movie I watched just recent. And it had something, it ignited in me that I want to share with you. I told you, one of the yes, attendance list, I know it is very high. We're signing anytime soon to collecting until the end of year exam. How many would have passed on our lectures that we have been having on Love Pod Sistas? So, sisters and brothers, what I got most in this movie, I don't want to give you a spoiler. This movie has something that people can underrate, which is most important in a relationship. Its plot is very twisting, but also very fun. So, this movie has two characters, of course, male and female. It has two characters, and these guys fall in love, different statuses, different characters, different personalities, but one of them is more reserved than the other. One of them is so closed up. So we are going to talk about availability. One availability in a relationship. As I said, availability is one of the most underrated and most important. Most underrated and yet the most important factor in a long-term successful relationship. If you want to have a long-term successful relationship, you must have the availability in you. Availability in you towards the relationship. You have to be available. Not only available in presence, but I have 4 categories that we are going to be sharing about today. Katabamu babuze what is happening, what is going where. Most people's relationships are failing because they are not available, even physically. Somebody's conjugal also there because she was there. But anyway, I would like to remind you about Z Films. Don't forget Z Films. Capture those moments, capture those memories with them. They have the best videography and photography. Mubekwate, mufune ekisinga. So, when people talk about compatibility, love language, they often forget some simple question. Is the person you are going in with this relationship available? Are they available for the relationship? Not just being available physically, but are they going to be available? If you are really going into a long-term relationship, a commitment relationship, a relationship, quite a sweetie, we are talking about a long-term relationship. Have you ever asked yourself this question that, is this person actually available for this relationship? Or they're just there to fulfill physical desires, to fulfill space, to fill the space around that I'm going somewhere, I need a companion, or something like that. You should ask yourself. So I told you that you're going to break this into 4 particular sides. They are not very long, but of course you're going to start with the emotional availability. Emotional availability is the larger one. And a person who is emotionally available, you can know them from how they express themselves. A person who is emotionally available will express themselves in the relationship, express the feelings openly. As I told you in my reference movie I'm talking about, we had this male character who could not express their selves, who could not open up what he was facing, the challenges, whereby the partner reached a time and she was like, am I really in this relationship alone or not? I know you're also there. Where was a relationship? But I want to remind you that you are with the Lord. Anyway, an emotionally available partner is also willing to be vulnerable. Vulnerable where? Simply vulnerable, you are vulnerable, people know, but vulnerable emotionally or feeling ways. If you express yourself, telling somebody or being emotionally available, you are able to express yourself, talk about the deeper things about yourself, talk about your history, talk about some touching things that you don't usually share. So that makes you an available partner emotionally. You're able to express yourself, but that makes you able also to be vulnerable because your other partner can use this against you at some time. So that means you are making yourself vulnerable. Sharing secrets, telling somebody something makes you vulnerable towards them. We got another thing. Also, an emotionally available partner listens and validates your emotions. You are always there to listen to your partner or this partner, this emotionally available partner that you are yet to become. Always listens, is always available to listen to your yapping. Some people say that you yap a lot because you have a listener. You cannot chat to somebody who doesn't listen because your partner tells you some things. You are always there as an emotionally available partner. When you come from your stressful long day, you have somebody to yap about with, to yap that how the day has been, it has been like this, it has been like that. That person is available for you, not just physically into world, but it's going to also help you in different ways. Tatuja kurao, but also an emotionally available partner doesn't shut down or disappear during conflict. Baba chao wanedo, again I'm flight mode. Some people say they're always in D&D even when they are present. But an emotionally available partner does not go in D&D, is always there. During conflicts, you cannot tell me that we have got a simple argument and you're going to turn off your phone. No! You're not emotionally available. You're not ready to listen out the things, to put things on the table with me, to talk about these things. toli ready era toliiwo era toli emotionally available partner. Era we have an emotionally unavailable partner. Now look into your partner, guys. Is my partner really emotionally available? Because now I'm giving you two contrasts. We give you the available one and the unavailable. Of course, that person have always avoided deep conversations. As I said, my reference movie, this character or our male protagonist always avoided deep questions. He was facing challenges, but he always avoided these deep questions. The girl was always seeing him disturbed, perturbed, entangled in different conversations on the phone, but he was always not ready to have those deep conversations, to tell her about his problems. But when the girl on the other side was always talking to him about how her job was heavy on her, how she was facing problems with her roommates, how she was doing that. But the guy, he was not ready for those deep conversations because he was not ready to be vulnerable. He was not ready to express his feelings. There was and of course, they struggle to commit. I told you, if you're going into a commitment relationship, if you're going into a long-term relationship, you have to be available. So this person, sometimes they're not even ready to commit. Omulabira wanti, oh no, struggle gyendiko sijaliko tugamba kunoonya ate ya kitegeera. We are on two different roads. You cannot tell me that we are we are looking at a certain aim, and for you are, I'm giving in 70, you're giving in 30. Why do you push me to give in 70? Anyway, they also keep emotional walls up. Always, when you talk about something sensitive, they always want to block it. Ambaga, I don't talk about that. I have my reasons. What are those reasons you do not tell me? Don't you trust me? You are unavailable partner emotionally. Oliwa mu mubiri naye mu mwoyo tetukulina. They always send mixed signals. We know mixed signals. They are killing me. We just see you always deepening yourself in sorrows. Owuliriza ku sad songs, ku sad song. Kumbe bambi relationship ekutwala. As we go into the time availability as our second part of availability. This talks about time. We have finished by emotionally available. Now we are on time availability. I want to also talk about something slightly. So, over the weekend, we had to have our mukolo, our kutala, whereby we saw the groom of the day, really well dressed. He was wearing a track under the council. But anyway, we had our son standing furniture, wearing very well his kanzu, ready for the mukolo. But I don't know what happened because Apple is the other side saying for she was on business. Apple son, hey, well, things are happening. Crazy things are happening. Now the Kwanjula didn't happen. The guy even went in the council and sold TV stands. Hey. Anyway, you have to be available for your mukolo. We waited. I was there. I told you guys, these guys, they were stands. Now you see. So people were ready. Lives were like lives waiting. Mukole mbageza mwemve mukulindeza balala. Anyway, let us go to the time availability. As I remind you, my name is Haffie Lubs. You're watching the Love Pod Sistas on 303 channel. YouTube. You go there and you subscribe, like, share, comment. Those ones who are with us, still don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Tell us what your thoughts are. Is your partner available or unavailable? Is he available physically, spiritually? Hey. Anyway, if someone is always too busy, they are not available for you time-wise. Because you cannot tell me that you are always busy. You know, women, more especially with the women, we love being given time. I cannot text you for hours and be like, I was busy. You were always on your phone. Maybe the best way to know that somebody just ignores the text is when you are with them. When you're with those people, they are always on their phone. But when they go away from you, they take hours to respond. I'll be like, that messages archives over. Anyway, these people who are timely and available, they always text at night. When we stand baba busy, Mwana again or sabe. These guys were always during the day they are busy. And at night they appear as if they are vampires. Anyway, they cancel often. You have your plans. These people are going to be like, I'm busy, I'm a bit, but we had planned this. We are going out for a date. We planned ABCD, and now you're telling me that you are busy. I call you, you don't reply. I send you my text, you ignore them. Are you timely available? Write that down. Is my partner timely available? And this person never prioritizes seeing you. They are always tafaayo baakulabe batakulabe nga bwe tuwanira olaba omutonzi waffe ye si bwafaayo. They are not always there to see you or to prioritize meetups. As they cancel, they don't want to see you. Say, can we meet up? Or you plan this and this, they cancel. Whether the plot was to see each other in a long time, they don't care. Unavailable time, okay? And also, they are always canceling. So, this shows us that it is not just about scheduling, but it is about time. It is about time and availability. This, you guys look into your partners, momanye. You can't build closeness without consistent presence. You cannot build closeness without consistent presence. If you are not always together or something like that, if you don't interact oftenly, you cannot tell me that you guys are going to be close. When you don't talk through the day and then at night you're going to talk for 2 minutes and you sleep because you have a busy schedule tomorrow, it is not going to build your relationship. Anyway, we go into the third part, which is the mental availability one. Mental availability. We are always there, struggling. We have finished the time availability, taliyo. We have finished the emotional, taliyo. Now, where is your partner? Let us see if your partner falls into this category of mental availability. Yes, some people are always physically present, but mentally they are elsewhere. They are not there. Hey. Okay, some people are still hung on their ex, you know. So these are the things that show you that your partner is not mentally available. When they are still hung on their ex every time. No, my ex did this and this. My ex did this and this. My ex. Why do you always involve your ex in your current relationship? You know some things, you're not mentally available for your partner because you think that he or she is your ex or is like your ex. You get my point. They're always focused entirely on career with no space of partnership, with no space of closeness with their partner. Always busy with their schedules, like they are self-centered on what they have to do. But have you thought about your partner? What does your partner have to say in your job? What your partner has to say in what you're doing? Does your partner fall in this category, or they also lack this feature? Okay, they're always so unclear about what they want. If they are mentally unavailable, you can't tell me, what are you going to do on this day and this day? I say, I don't know. Should we do this and this? And I don't know. Are you around? Are we in the same space? Tell me. If someone hasn't made their space in their life or a relationship, it won't matter how great you are. Let me tell you, it won't matter. If they have not created space for you in their life, it doesn't matter how good you are. I'm one of those people who believe that everyone has their partner who is made. But if you cannot tell me that every time, if this guy or this girl doesn't have this, if he doesn't buy this, if he doesn't give money, then he's not the one. What if God wants you to experience how it is not to have money? And you're there, you're saying, if he doesn't have money, I'm not. What if God, that one, is the one who he gave to you? You get. And sija kuwarisa, we go into our fourth part, intentional availability. Do they actually want what you want? Intentionally available, because sometimes you can't be in the same spaces if we don't want. You have to first want something to do it or to have it. So if you want commitment, you have to also be committed to a relationship. If you are intentional, you will want stability. to be stable in a relationship. If you want growth, you will want growth. And if they want just casual, they are not intentionally available. If they just want no labels, somebody say, for me in a relationship, I don't want any label on it. Girl, run. If they say, Banaba, let me see where this goes, where we need to go. Anyway, availability is more important than potential. It is not all about what she can do, but is he there? Is she there? You can build with someone who isn't. You can build with somebody who is not present. You get my point. So, take someone who loves you, who is ready to be there, available, who is ready to be there, not just physically, not just monetary, not just what, but there for you intentionally, emotionally, mentally, and all those things. So, if these people show up consistently, emotionally, and other things, of course, you know that person is the one. That was our topic of that day. I hope you picked something. And I welcome you to this segment of the show, which is the fashion trends. My name is Haffie Lubs. Don't forget that we are sponsored by Z Films. Z Films is there to give you the best photography and videography. You want to capture your moments? Of course, they are there. And of course, don't you bet 303 Media as your promo code, 100% bonus on your first draw. Thank you so much for keeping it locked with us. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. Fashion trends. Abana abawala. Of course, we are tomboys and we are that. We have different calibers and categories we take ourselves into. Toyawula munyo, atenze mnaye zendi tomboy, atenze ndi nyo slayer. When you wear this, they call you that. Let us not label ourselves so much. I see so many people flexing. We have Smiley. Smiley is throughout the week in one. She sometimes blends in with the boys in a tomboy style, and then when it comes to slaying, the girl has that, and she opened up her nails. She does them. She is controversial. But I want to talk to you about something that it's a must-have. Of course, I always bring you things just to better to gain an amasomo or but you have to have this as a girl. As a girl, why don't you have heels? As a girl, you know they have that thing. Josh atanababa them as a man. Why don't you have a pet lion? But as a girl, you should have heels. But now, and you go in sneakers. But you have to be flexible. Flexible, not just party. I will put on my dress with my sneakers. At my place, they know me. Even me on my prom party, I went in sneakers. My dear, this is the modern era. Fashion evolves every day and then. It changes. Come on, grab yourself, even if it is one. But when you know that you slay every time you wear it, you slay in your heels, you slay over pants. These guys who wear pants, by the way, they made it very formal by putting on their heels. People on graduation, by the way, Apple graduated. Sigenda move Apple graduated from Makere. Don't my words. But if you guys saw her photo shoot, she was so smart. Sneaker. But if you have sneakers, please at least grab yourself one pair, different styles of heels. Not saying up for a song of Kamsumari. You can have different types which you are comfortable with. There are so very many types as you're seeing them, as you're going to be seeing. There are so very many different types of heels that can suit you. Over tomboy, over to have yourself a pair of heels. No banga weslaya bane. Since we jimu tugenda kuberanga Trulo kinga. Go and get yourself something sexy to slay with, and those are heels. My name is Haffie Lubs, always there to keep you updated. Okay. And we are watching the Love Pod Sistas. And of course, my name is Haffie Lubs, and I welcome you to this segment of the Healthy Tip. Healthy Tip, Bamba, Happy. I'm always there to help you stay fit. When I gym to Akomawa, I don't know. I have a friend of mine who told me that he started gym, and I also have some friend of mine. You have to have a boda nearby. When we run, the boda is always there. When you run, the boda, because I can't get there now. I cannot walk back from where we came from. Anyway, today I'm going to give you some simple routine, which is just squatting with your elbows on your knees. As you squat and your elbows touch your knees. As you're going to be seeing it there, you squat with your elbows on your knees just 5 times in a day. Every time, this has very many importance. People who are lazy like me, this is a routine for life. It is going to be helping you reduce belly fat faster. It helps you reduce the belly fat faster if you can't do the gym like me. It also helps in digestion. And you can't even walk. As a man, why? And as a girl, of course, it is so very simple. You're tired. Sometimes we're told that so this is a very simple thing. It helps in digestion. It also helps to keep your hip joints healthy. Like most people have fatigue. It also helps instigates metabolism and how the body blood biology the historian. Anyway, it also reduces stress and anxiety. By the way, you people judge others abantu abatambula ku kkubo natukeza naako anasitama. It helps the anxiety nekkakkana ka stress nekassala. Anyway, it also increases flexibility. Ate kati munagamba nti neera mbazzaako omukono yeebyo. That was our health tip of the day. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and comment. Of course, if you don't love me, who will love you? Because I'm the only one who loves you to give you all these things. My name is Haffie Lubs, and that was our healthy tip of the day. Thank you for keeping up with us from where we started from. And our topic of the day, as you remember, it was availability. Go and see all demo. If you can't remember what we talked about, go back, take notes, look into your partner. Okay, is this partner available or unavailable? It was availability in a relationship, so you can go and keep this video for later, even when you get your future partner. Yes, I know. A lot of relationships this month or last month, we are starting up new ones. Guys, a lot of things happen in just a blink of an eye. And it says, bear with each other and forgive one another if any of you has grievance against someone. Forgive as the Lord forgave you. Verse 14. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. Chidamu verse 14. And over all these virtues, put on love, which binds them all together in perfect unity. So whichever thing that you do, forgiveness, having humility, for all those things, bind them with love, because of course you cannot forgive if you don't love. You forgive and keep on loving this person. Marriage is going to fail us. Relationships are going to fail us. Friendships are going to fall apart because we cannot love. Spread love. Yes, you are forgiving someone, but don't hate on them. You forgive them for what they did, but keep on loving them. Keep the love there. Don't just let it vanish. Apple can go back and advertise for some. Yes, because she still shares the love. She has forgiven and still shares the love. You get? That was our scripture of the day. Colossians chapter 3 verse 14 and 13. Yes, my name is Haffie Lubs, and of course, thank you for keeping it locked with us. If it is not us, who would give you this fresh vibes about relationships, keeping you updated on very many different things? Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment. If it is your first time watching this show, thank you so much. You are in the right place. Just subscribe, keep your notification button on. It premieres every Wednesday at 2 p.m. tubeerawo okubawa ekirungi ekisinga. My name is Haffie Lubs. Z Films is always there to give you the best in photography and videography. Bakabinyo bamanyi kye bakola, bali experienced, mubuze ku baana bammwe ku bibadde babuulira. Anyway, 22bet is always there for you. 303 Media is your promo code and you get 100% bonus. Kugamba ffe twajja okubamalira buli kimu kye mwetaaga. We are always there. Talent Edrin has been there on camera and the set and on production. My name is Haffie Lubs, your beautiful host. A big shout out to everyone who has been watching us. Happy New Month to you all. Shalom.
The Love Pod Sisters.